Well, today is our 8th annual rally and prayer walk through the city. We have a guest speaker today. We have other speakers from. We have a guest speaker that will tell us a little bit about the industry of Planned Parenthood, so that we can increase our awareness. A lot of people that will be attending today will, for the first time, hear her and understand the message of why we are promoting life and wanting people to be more aware of it and seek opportunities to be active. Yes, so we have some men and some women who have had abortions or were part of a couple that had an abortion, and they will give their testimonies of how it changed their lives and affected them until they had a chance to be to go through some classes to understand that these kind of feelings, these kind of internal hurt that they've been holding inside, uh, is a pain that can be dealt with through prayer, through service, and also through making other people aware of what they went through. This is one of the issues that is suppressed in our culture, in that abortion does hurt women. Abortion does also hurt men, and the hurt is more internal and hidden than it is something we see on the outside. So they will be speaking about that from the heart, and very powerful witnesses. In the past 7 years, we've gone out for the prayer walk. Despite the cold, despite the snow, but that's an opportunity for us to take our message out to the community and have that visual opportunity for people to see and wonder what these people are doing. They'll see some signs from the Silent No More. They'll see a Right to Life sign. But what we do is we go down 2nd Street to Reda, one of the organizations that is very pro-life and supporting single mothers, and we stop and say a prayer there, and it increases awareness when people see a large group of 50 or more people standing out front. Then we carry on down 2nd Street to Women's Pavilion and Women's Care Center, and then we have a concluding prayer there with thanks of attending and so on, and we're dismissed. But it's a nice little walk through our town to be able to give a witness, and obviously the people in their cars driving by will be aware of us as we block traffic, but it's just an opportunity to passively express our concerns and our desires that we be more in favor of life from conception to end of days. I know in all of our lives, the speed of life is one of these influences on us that we just don't get a chance to focus on much. When we stand on the sidewalk and show our signs and so on quietly in prayer as people drive by, you get the sense that everybody's in a hurry going from A to B, and this is an opportunity for us to try to tweak or peak their solitude, their busyness, to see a sign, to see some people, and make them aware that this issue is out there and it's being buried by our busyness. And so, what I hope is that there will be 1, 2, 3, 5 people that will see that. That they will be thinking about it for a few miles down the road, and maybe that will translate into some action at some other time. Well, we have a very dynamic speaker today. She's going to tell us about the abortion industry, where she was employed, and I think for people that are further down their walk of understanding the issues of life, the damage of life, and the termination of life, they're going to hear from her some things that they probably thought were happening. Now they know it was happening, and how she was able to pull herself out of that industry, realizing the value and dignity of life. And the people inside will learn a great deal from that, I know for a fact. And then when we take that to the streets, then we may express that in our faces and in our silence and in our actions.